Senator Senjum, we never cut off debate here. It seems to me
Senator Pogemiller.
I'm wondering if Senator Bach can point out the property tax recognition shift in this bill, and if he can explain to members how it's expected to operate over the next 2 years. I'm hoping that Senator Bach, as the author of this bill and as one of the chairs of the Tax Conference Committee, will take the responsibility of explaining at this point, before we vote, how this provision in this bill will operate. Senator Bach, I hope you will allow the courtesy to the members to explain how this provision will operate.
Secretary will close.
Mr. President, I move to Mr. President, we move to adjourn.
Mr. President. 35
Mr. President.
Mr.
Bill is passed.
Mr. President, I move to adjourn.
Mr. President. Mr. President.
The bill is passed.
Mr. President, we move to adjourn.
President.
Senator, I didn't recognize you.
Mr. President, are there any rules in the Senate?
Mr. President.
Mr. President.
Mr. President.
I would move.
Mr. President, I have been here 7 years. I have never seen, short of what happened to Senator Bachman over in that corner a couple of years ago, anything like this. This is ridiculous. This is a disgrace to the state of Minnesota. This is not the way Minnesota governs. For goodness sakes, here's a rule book. Senator Dave's going to throw the rule book to where they don't matter anymore. This is a absolute disgrace. We ought to be ashamed of ourselves. I mean, I'm lost for words, quite frankly, and huge disappointment. I cannot believe what we have just done. 5 months of time here in the Minnesota Senate. We come down to the last 10 minutes, and we're going to jam through a tax bill. It's absolutely ridiculous. Again, Mr. President, we're a disgrace to the state of Minnesota. I'm sorry to say that. I respect this body dearly, but what we have done here tonight is not at all dutiful and respectful of the place that we stand in, and I'm sorry for that.
Senator Pogemiller.
Mr. President, I would move that the Senate do now adjourn until Thursday, February 4th, 2010.
Shame, Mr. President.
12 noon.
Roll call, Mr. President.
On the motion.
Shame.
There will be a roll call on the motion to adjourn.
Mr. President, I'd like to oppose a call of the House or Senate. Do we have any rules, Mr. President? Can we have a call of the Senate?
Talking during the middle of a roll call, Senator Vanderbilt.
Is there a rule on that, Mr. President?
There being 42 ayes, 0 nays. The Secretary will close the roll. There being 43 ayes, 0 nays. The motion to adjourn prevails. Senate stands adjourned.
Senator Senjum, we never cut off debate here. It seems to me
Senator Pogemiller.
I would move that the Senate do now adjourn until Thursday, February 4th, 2010.
Shame, Mr. President.
12 noon.
Roll call, Mr. President.